Did Thanos die in Squid Game? In many ways, Hwang Dong-hyuk's Squid Game managed to top itself with its much-anticipated second season. As great as the mega-hit first season was, there was a lot of concern about whether the show could build upon the stakes that were set up at the end of the season. The series more than capitalized on what it established and continued to embody the same stylistic energy of its initial run. Furthermore, the series left fans on an even larger cliffhanger than the first season. There was a great build-up to a choice by protagonist Seong, and then a constant twist in each episode that effectively built tension toward a great ending. The season's greatest strength was its inclusion of new characters. The series really heightened the themes it presented in the season before, which questioned what people might do for a chance to win life-changing money. The second season's characters challenged the philosophy Seong and many other characters from season 1 had about the games. Some of the new characters never seemed to care very much that their lives could be hours away from ending as long as there was the slightest chance of the extreme opposite of that happening. One of these characters was the villainous social media influencer Thanos. Who is Thanos in Squid Game? Throughout the first few episodes of the second season, Seong and multiple other investigators he hired are desperately looking for the secret organization that runs the game while they actively recruit new players for the current year. One of the new players they recruit is an internet rapper and social media influencer nicknamed Thanos. Taking his name from the Marvel comic book character of the same name, Thanos has lost millions of won in trying to self-finance a celebrity career for himself. Naturally, people obsessed with trying to make it big have to be somewhat obsessed with themselves. This is definitely the case with Thanos, who leans into his self-proclaimed persona ad nauseum. His nails are painted the colors of the Infinity Stones from the Avengers movies, and his energy is unmatched by any other character in the game. Squid Game cast. Character: Lee Jung-jae, Seong Gi-hun, Gong Yu, the salesman, Lee Byung-hun, frontman, Jo Yoo-rae, Kim Jun-hee, T.O. Thanos, Wai Ha-jun, Wang Jun-ho. What makes matters worse is that Thanos misuses substances and is unfit to play in the game at all. He is constantly looking out for nobody except himself and even causes the deaths of others in order to safely make it to the next round. His ego, narcissism, and greed make him one of the most hated villains of the season outside the obvious villains. Thanos is entertaining to watch because of the obstacles he presents for the hero characters of the season. But he is also the character fans are rooting against the most throughout the game-playing sequences. Just like in the first season of the series, the group of players is split into two sides: those who want to keep playing and those who want to go home. Thanos becomes a key character on the side of those who want to keep playing, and makes the voting sequences challenging for the hero characters. Ultimately, Thanos proves to be a terrible presence for any decent person stuck in the game. Thanos makes it far in the game, but not all the way through it. Thanos' mentality is perfect for the game in the sense that players need to be cutthroat in order to truly have the best chance to win. Even Seong's victory in Season 1 came at a terrible price that went against his moral code. However, Thanos is unfit for the game in the sense that he is a threat to the characters fans most care about. His eccentric and overwhelming energy creates problems for just about everyone else involved in the game. At multiple points throughout the season, Thanos schemes and plots to betray other characters and incites multiple feuds with characters he deems weak or helpless. Often intimidating others, Thanos gets into a multi-episode confrontation with the character of Lee, who Thanos claims owes him money. This feud builds and builds and involves the threatening of other characters such as Seong, Kim, and Jo. However, things really get worse as the game goes on. Throughout the first couple of rounds of the game, Thanos sacrifices many and betrays many others in order to succeed.